Hey, Chet's crew and other viewers. Got another review for you today, and this one's special to me and my wife Annette, because actually my son donated this product for us to check out on the channel here. And what he picked up for us was Brandt extra lean Kolbassa. And it says no artificial flavors or colors, lactose free, gluten free, and soy free. And we'll be back to review it right after the intro. It's time for another episode of CHTV with your host Chester Hallett. You could see funny food reviews. Watch him drink it all from the skull. Funny stories. Or whatever else comes to his crazy mind. So sit back and enjoy. Okay, we're back. And as you seen before the intro,
thanks to Bailey.
Thanks to our son Bailey, we got Brandt extra lean Kolbassa. And just a side note, this takes us back to our old reduced rack review days, because he got it on a very smoking deal. He got these for 33 cents, if you can believe that or not. They're, I'm trying to see the size here.
Probably 150 or 125 grams.
It says 1.75 kgs. You big dummy! Or, no. That's a lot of
grams, maybe?
0.175 kgs. So that's like 175 grams. So, anyway.
Still a sweet deal.
It's still a very sweet deal. 33 cents for Kolbassa. And just in the interest of honesty, we have had Kolbassa before, but we've only ever had, I think it was made by Chris Brothers. And it's like pieces that you cut off yourself. Like we had
it in the chunk size, like the.
Yeah, we had like chunks of it that you cut off yourself. I don't think we've ever had it actually pre-sliced, and we've never had this actual brand before.
Or that it was extra lean.
Or that it was extra lean, yes. And you'll see down here it is a resealable thing here. I'm going to try to use that so I don't tear the package all to pieces. And so, if I can get up underneath of the little tab there.
Just roll the tab back, that way it sticks to itself when you...
Just roll it straight back here, so when you close it back up, it sticks to itself. It's almost like if anybody's ever had the Oreo cookie packages now, that's the way they have them. Oh, I love the smell of...
Roll your thing there.
Kolbassa deli meat.
The big lid that you haul off, or you pull back, just roll it so that it sticks to the back part of your thing there. That way it's easier and it don't get in your way.
My wife showed me how to open it up so it won't fold back together.
No, it won't get in your way.
Yeah.
Because that's aggravating when it rolls back up.
I'm going to grab myself a few pieces here, and it's actually cut at a nice thickness. Like it's not too thin, and it's not too thick. So I'm just going to pass the rest over to my wife here. You get it there?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's got a good smell, doesn't it? It's got that nice, get that salty pork smell to it. I find it's almost like a bacony smell to it. And do you want to read off the ingredients, dear, to see?
I want to eat it.
She's excited to eat it, but I just want to get her to read off the ingredients there to see what types of meat are into it or whatnot.
It just says pork, water, salt, sugars, and the bracket says corn syrup, salt, dextrose, modified vinegar, spices, sodium phosphate, sodium diacetate.
So it's basically just cured pork.
Yeah, something to do with some kind of salt.
There
and smoke.
So it's just basically cured pork. Okay, so I'm going to try my first piece here. And we're just going to try the meat by itself first, and then we got some crackers here that we're going to try it like we did with the charcuterie plate with some crackers.
Yeah, that's good flavor.
Yeah, that has really good flavor. Like you get that nice briny saltiness, like bacon when you first put it in your mouth, and
but you can taste the smoke, like it's hardwood smoked.
Yeah, you can taste the smokiness to it too, and that adds that je ne sais quoi, for lack of a better term. Like it's not just like salty, and you can tell it's not like the liquid smoke. You can tell like it's been really smoked. So, in my opinion, this seems to be a pretty high-end like meat. Like a lot of times, the cheaper ones they'll just use like the liquid smoke, and you can tell the difference if something's been liquid smoked or whether it's been really smoked, right? And now the other Kolbassa we've had doesn't really seem to taste like this. The other Kolbassa we've had before almost tastes like a salami compared to this, doesn't it?
Well, I don't think it's smoked. That's why.
And it has like the little white pieces into it, almost like salami.
Yeah, but I don't think it's smoked.
Because this, to me, like if you look at this almost looks like just like a piece of ham. And the stuff we've had before, like, has the little white chunks in it, almost like salami, doesn't it?
No, not all the. We had garlic coal before too.
Oh, yes, I'm getting it mixed up with garlic coal. Yes, that's right. My wife's right. I'm getting my meats confused here. But the
difference in the
never confuse your meat. It could lead to problems.
That's what she said.
There, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, got talking about confusing meat and she lost it. But
yeah, with the Kolbassa we had in the coil form, I call it the coil form because it's like the one salt that you have to cut it off yourself. I don't think it's smoked like this stuff is.
Yeah. Now, am I getting it wrong? Like, was that the garlic coal that we get? Like, that's a lot bigger round than these, or is that the Kolbassa?
Well, Kolbassa comes the same way as the garlic coal.
But it's bigger around than these, right?
Yeah, like that big around.
Yeah.
And
sorry about that. We had a malfunction. The camera shut off on me. I'm not sure where it was, so we're going to talk about what we were talking about. The Kolbassa we've had in the past, like we get it like, say, in like small chunks like that, but it's a lot, like it's probably
a little bit bigger round.
Probably about a quarter size bigger than what these medallions are. But to me, like these seem like a really higher end meat than the stuff that we're used to having. And so I don't know what the price of these was before Bailey got them for 33 cents, but I'm guessing they were probably quite high. So, and he works at a supermarket in Bridgewater, an hour and a half away from us. He probably picked these up at the store he works at.
Yeah.
So he got a good deal on them because they were marked down. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get right on here. I'm gonna try it now with a cracker.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, you know what these are good for? If you don't have bacon for your breakfast, boil them up for your eggs and toast or bagels or whatever have you.
Now, once again, this doesn't have the same problem as that last meat we tried, like the charcuterie plate that is too greasy. So the cracker doesn't really have to work to make up for that. So the cracker on this it's just a vessel to carry it, like so it's not having to work to take away the grease, so it's actually quite enjoyable. And a piece of cheese on top of this, oh man, you'd have a nice little hors d'oeuvre, what I call them. I know
anything better with cheese when it comes to him.
Yeah.
Or everything.
I'd eat pretty much anything with cheese on it. But anyway, anything, thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna get right on with our rating here. Annette, what do you rate
That's
it?
a 5 for me.
She's
really
gonna
like
rate
them.
it 5 out of 5, and I'm gonna rate it 4.8. I'm not gonna go with a perfect score.
Why?
I'm not sure why. I just don't think it's special enough, in my opinion, to be called. It is. Don't get me wrong. 4.8 out of 5 is a really good score, and I'm not saying it's bad at all in any way, shape, or form. But I personally don't think it's special enough to be perfect score. But everybody has their own opinion, and I respect my wife's opinion. And she gives it a 5 out of 5 hours. I give it a 4.8 out of 5 hours, so that's a 4.9 average. Very high marks. So, as far as we're concerned, if anybody ever sees this type of Kolbassa meat, it was, once again, it was the Brandt, B-R-A-N-D-T company. If you ever see this, we give it 2 big fat thumbs up. And we suggest that you try it out, because it is awesome.
Thanks again, Bailey.
Thanks again, son. Our son Bailey, like I say, got us this. Hey there. Sorry I forgot to take my hat off during this video. I know it's disrespectful to eat while you're wearing a hat. I just forgot to do it. And so anyway, I just want to apologize for that. And since a couple of my last videos, I had one sent in by a viewer, and I had this one was sent by our son. I'm actually going to open it up to my viewers. I'm going to give you my mailing address here. It's RR number 3, Birchtown, Shelburne County, Nova Scotia, B0T1W0. And if anybody wants to send any, like, but it has to be like pre-packaged, unopened, with the safety seal still on there. And if anybody wants to send in any food, or if anybody local in the area knows me and wants to drop anything off at my house to be reviewed, and even if you're somebody who knows me personally and you want me to try out something homemade, but with homemade things, it has to be somebody that I know, and you personally bring it to me, and I know you and trust you, and I know you're not going to try to poison me or anything. But because I can't just have food from any Tom, Dick, and Harry, like that I don't know or trust, because I mean, the world's a crazy place. I mean, some people might try to poison you or do something to make you get sick or whatever. But anyway, like I say, so if anybody wants to send in anything for reviews, or and like, I mean, anything, like, as long as it's like within reason, like as long as it's not dangerous or not food, like, and you guys have seen me, I'm pretty adventurous, like I'll pretty much try anything. Not saying I'm gonna like it, but I will give my honest review. And like I say, if you're making homemade foods and you want to get your name out there, maybe, I know I don't have a lot of viewers, but
give you a shout out.
yeah, I'll give you a shout out, and but I will give an honest opinion. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing for nobody. Like I say, if I like it, I like it, and I'll give it my big 2 fat thumbs up. But I mean, on the other hand, if I don't, I'm not gonna say I do. But anyway, so there you go. When I give out my address, I'll put it up on the screen here. But I'll put it down in the descriptions below as well. My mailing address. And so anyway, if like I say, if anybody wants to send anything in, and I mean, if you don't feel obligated, but anyway, like I say, and please be respectful. Like, I'm a human being. I don't be sending anything that's inappropriate, and like I say, I will not be sending anything back if you send something that's already pre-opened or anything that looks tampered with. But I got to protect myself. And it won't be reviewed. So there you have it. Now I'll cut this clip off and let you get back to the ending of the video. And with that, I'll say, remember, if you can't laugh with me, laugh at me, but keep laughing. Have a nice day. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider dropping a like. And if you'd like to become a member of Chet's crew, it's very simple and it doesn't cost a cent. Just hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to help me grow the channel, please consider sharing the video on other forms of social media. It helps the channel out very much. Thank you, and have a nice day.